Sounds good. The palace we're after is in western Iraq, Syrian desert. There's a complication, though.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first sight! Alright, Paul! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash!
There, Scud up. It's already happening.
The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity!
Jackal 1-1, we're going in hot.
Light him up!
One behind there. Sights through here. Follow me.
Think that's everyone. Jackal 2-1! We're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target!
Take them out.
We're clear!
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there.
Let's move. We're launching.
Enemy truck incoming! We've got it! Case, get a charge on that Scud, now! I'm coming! Get down there, Jackal 2! Down! Bang up job, everyone! Now listen up! Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks! Yes, sir! We're building our layup here! Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here. You won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
no shortage of guns. Grab whatever gear you want. Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to 𝐿𝐴𝐷 over there.
Need something? I've sent Jackal 1 for the scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Best of British to you out there.
We've got a couple rovers available, Case. Take your pick.
We ready?
Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Might be worth checking out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
Let's hit the road. Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet. That'll clear cover. Damn. Take him out.
I believe that's it.
A Pantheon cache. Good find, Case.
Go back down!
Hostile to your right.
مكان ذلك.
All right, back to the truck.
Was he on?
Rocky's close by. Keep low.
Behind you, Case.
Delta, I see you in the area. If you need support, I'm at the top of the ruins.
On your right. They'll see him go down. Good. Tango on your 6. That's risky. Like a pro. Case, a few to your left.
Might alert someone.
That was nasty.
I'll cover you where I can.
Scud launches act.
Destroy that thing before it launches! The RCXD! Use it!
One down.
Six o'clock.
Might alert someone.
Keep it up.
Don't pull that trigger. That Scud's going to launch. Take it out before it launches. Get the C4 on it.
The site's crawling with hostiles. I'll cover you where I can.
Look out! Running!
Looks like you didn't need my help.
Iraqis nearby.
Iraqis in the area.
Delta, you made it. I've got enemy positions. Take a look. Scud's history. Nice work.
I'll cover you where I can. Looks like you didn't need my help.
ما الموقع؟
Good eye. 3 o'clock.
Don't pull that trigger.
I wouldn't take that shot. They'll see him go down. That's risky. I'll cover you where I can. We're done here. Let's get going.
the best I've seen, but they got numbers.
I think they'll be expecting us from here on out.
As they should. I appreciate a warm welcome. We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup.
Spotted some targets.
Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there? We've got an injured team and a down bird. That's the last of them.
I rather like saving the day.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside the helo. Go!
Terminal's inside the helo case, near the front. Get the terminal, Case.
I rather like saving the day.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside the helo. Go!
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Damn it, they're trying to pin us in.
Diesel 2-1 is 1 mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Target locked.
Oh!
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Armor's rolling in.
Diesel 2-1 is 1 mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Target locked. Diesel 2-1 is 5x5, ready for flight. This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there. Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Diesel 2-1 available for tasking. Target locked. Diesel 2-1 bugging out.
Let's get back to bed.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up.
Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the SATCOM. Godspeed. An airstrike. Pretty nice parting gift.
Time to go.
I might be Delta Force forever after this. Over that ridge.
It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
But you don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised. Eyes up for those SAM sites.
We take them out, we'll have an aerial advantage.
Might alert someone.
That was nasty.
Got eyes on another supply drop.
There's a friendly scout in the area.
Hey, Delta, I see you're close. I'm up the ridge and inside the fence with intel. They'll see him go down.
Look, there's increased security at the Scud site. Might alert someone.
Hey, Delta, I see you're close. I'm up the ridge and inside the fence with intel.
Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
Don't pull that trigger.
Clean. Six o'clock. I wouldn't take that shot. Good to see a friendly. Watch your back out, lad. Like a pro. That'll blow your cover. That's risky. Good. They'll see him go down. That's risky. Impressive.
Inbound.
Heads up, they're readying that missile. Destroy that thing before it launches. You'll see more into the trench. Impressive.
Target locked.
Whew, you're natural at this case. One more left.
They'll be looking for us. Move out. If you want on Gladney's good side, take out the bad side. Bye-bye.
Yeah, let's grab our wheels.
Nice work back there, guys. Looks like they've been calling in some friends.
The plans are falling apart. Someone was bound to complain. Look, more supplies ahead. They're taking our supplies!
Tango! Let's get to it.
Approaching the layout.
Glad these scouts been out here long.
Long enough. If anyone has intel on these scuds, it's them.
Orange smoke out there, Case.
Someone forgot their boat.
I was wondering where I left that.
Probably been here for years.
Check it out, palm trees.
The date farm. It has our last scud launcher. Iraqis. The advantage is ours.
Might alert someone.
Up to it.
Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
Don't pull that trigger. One of Vladimir scouts.
Delta, welcome to the Oasis. I'm up the ridge in the trees if you want to meet.
Delta in the flesh. Come on, I can show you what we're dealing with.
Seeing more security here, too.
Keep it up.
That'll blow your cover.
Might alert someone.
They'll see him go down.
Diesel 2-1 is 5x5, ready for flyby.
You're on a roll.
That's risky. I wouldn't take that shot.
He's down. Good.
They're going all out to defend this last scud. That's risky. They'll see him go down. They'll see him go down. Like a pro.
Don't pull that trigger.
They'll see him go down. Lead with minigun, take him down. They'll see him go down. That's risky. On your left.
أنا هنا.
وجدت شيئا؟
كل شيء بخير.
تمام.
Another one of our armor friends.
هدف معاد الآن.
Heads up, they're ready. That's risky.
Don't pull that trigger.
Launch is starting! Destroy it before it takes off!
Sending a stealth bomb.
Missile inbound.
Several hostiles remain.
Another one of our armor friends. Moving.
Whenever you're ready, Case, we'll head back to the layup. You can have the honor of informing Gladney in person.
Where did we leave that thing?
We're just getting warmed up, right?
Rocky's close by. Keep low.
Firing!
Got them all.
Checkpoint ahead.
alert someone.
They see us!
I believe that's it.
MI6 has no intelligence on the Pantheon. Are you sure these aren't just soldiers of fortune?
Positive.
Layups ahead.
Need something? Impressive. Now that's out of the way. If you're ready to move on that palace, I'll notify my men. We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure? I'll give the word. Into this palace fast and getting out faster. Once you do the necessary, we're wiping it off the map.
Roger that, Jackal 1. We're not sticking around for tea.
Probably dreadful anyway.
We're looking for a bunker. Our best guess is that we can access it on the far side of the grounds.
We'll see you through. After that, it's up to Talon 1 to lift us all out in one piece.
That's my preference.
So let's get to it then. We're nearly there.
Set! Palace gate's just ahead!
Look alive, people! They know we're coming! Fire at will! Hostiles on the ground. Push up!
Adler, on me. We're going down.
We'll hold the area.
Be quick about it.
Low on ammo.
Hostiles in the sky!
We're clear. Let's go.
This better be it.
Really make you work for it, don't they?
Good God.
Saddam's hoarding millions down here.
Hell, this gold toilet's worth that much.
Trade it all for a WMD. We're close. Clear.
What the hell happened in here?
Biohazard cabinet. Must be the demonstration Alawi mentioned.
How about that hard case there? Check it out. What do we got?
The cradle.
Pantheon has a goddamn biological weapon. And they put this in Saddam's hands too?
A sample of it, based on what I'm seeing in here.
What'd you find?
A disc. Some notes, all in Russian. The project's headed by 𝐏𝐸𝐿.
Sounds like you know him.
I recognize the name. Gusev was a scientist in the Soviet Union's biological weapons program, Biopreparat. Intelligence had him fleeing Russia last year. Then he vanished.
Gusev gave the Pantheon a Soviet bioweapon?
No. According to this, the cradle came from somewhere else. A research facility I'm familiar with. It's American.
American?
All right, visiting time's over, you three. We need your help up here.
Heading topside. Let's move.
Get what you wanted?
Not exactly. Got what we needed.
We need to clear a pickup zone. Let's get to the palace rooftop.
That room's our destination. Take them out.
RPG up there!
All these people.
Rooftops clear. Pantheon helos incoming. Jackal 1-1, you got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got! We've got a stash of weapons over here.
Target locked.
Pantheon helos incoming. Jackal 1-1, you got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got! We've got a stash of weapons over here.
Copy that. Eagle 2-1 inbound.
Need air support.
Jackal 1, this is Talon 1. We're halfway clear position. Prepare for extraction.
Talon 1, TOMHAWK! We got enemy helos in the air!
Roger, maintaining distance.
They keep coming!
Confirmed. Incoming.
Enjoy the view.
Going out the bank, Mark.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
It's good seeing you again.
Well, look at that, Handler. We actually agree on something.
The Pantheon has a biological weapon. The papers we found in that bunker, they had a name attached. Matt V. Gusev, a Soviet weapons scientist. We think he's still in Iraq, somewhere. Adler's volunteered to stay behind and track his ass down. I'll have Felix examine the disk we found while the rest of us investigate the origin of the cradle. If Adler's right, this thing may have come from a research facility on U.S. soil. A Soviet scientist and an American bioweapon. What the hell are we getting into?
You've asked Tara about this supposed research facility?
She's not picking up. Told her to look into Livingston.
You think something's happened to her?
If it has, it's my fault.
The weight of the world on your shoulders. We know the risks.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly what I imagined.
Because it's not just about you.
How'd you feel about coming with me in case stateside?
I'd consider it.
Felix still in the kitchen?
Don't complain. We ate well while you were off wandering the desert.
He should be decrypting the disk Adler found. We need whatever's on it. Hey, Chef, you cracked that disk yet?
Patience, please. Cryptography is like preparing pufferfish. Rush through it and risk losing everything.
Okay.
Is he planning to serve us pufferfish?
Hey, you said no complaining.
I did, didn't I? Let me know when we're close to leaving.
It was a savvy play on someone's part to frame me for the Panama fiasco last year. The topic on everyone's mind.
Need something before we
A
go?
hole inside Langley that gift-wrapped our best operatives for the Nicaraguan drug lord Raul Menendez. The papers incriminating me turned up
that's
at
not
the
fair.
exact time I
I
started
need to generate
investigations
revenue,
into the
Case.
Pantheon.
Taking down Avalon's crime factions
Someone
isn't
wanted me
cheap.
gone in a hurry.
Don't get me wrong. You have a noble
mission
pursuit.
accomplished.
But it isn't my
For
fight.
now.
I'm not American. Don't have a misguided sense of patriotism like Marshall over there. A very long 10 miles down the mountain. To the nearest town. Rustic, you might call it. Place was depressing. But I hate having nothing to do, and I wasn't keen on being cooped up here with Woods. What? Over the Iraq thing? Please. Not worth the energy. Contrary to Marshall's manly sensibilities, I could have helped. But you made it back alive, so... Adler's only interested in whatever connections Avalon has to the Pantheon, if any. He could care less about my own mission, or anyone else's for that matter. Don't expect any bleeding heart behavior from him. Stay strong.
Fuck me!
Yo, ask for help, man.
Fuck you too!
Be honest, I don't think I could have done it. Come back home after what happened in Panama. Trusted anyone again?
You keep believing in the ones who got your back.
I'm afraid I'll need a little more time. Unless you've come to help. Yet to be determined. I found these cookbooks in storage, but I'm afraid my Cyrillic skills are not as sharp as they once were. And I am working with ingredients that I could hunt and forage from the surrounding area. So, let's call it a stew, shall we? Whatever it contains is locked behind some rather impressive encryption. I was able to write a program to decrypt it, but the truth is, I am stumbling in the dark at best. Not so much picking the lock as drilling through the tumblers. Considering where you found it, the logical assumption is that it holds data pertaining to a weaponized biological agent. Or pornography. I see. Because I no longer desire to take a human life, you believe my heart bleeds for all creatures. It's an understandable assumption. However, these are very different circumstances. To hunt, is to be in symbiosis with nature. To take a life without due cause is parasitical. Society is a predatory structure. Those with power, whether legitimate or otherwise, prey on those without, and use thugs, uniformed as I once was, or otherwise, to enforce their rule. The Stasi, CIA. Organized crime in Avalon, most assuredly Pantheon. All our institutions of oppression. I bloodied my hands, burdened my soul with this complicity, and now I live in shame. Never again. I cannot say. I think that makes us a necessary evil. Perhaps this is why I prefer computer systems, ones and zeros. However, binary thinking is not conducive to modern existence. Social systems are complex webs. I think we can only navigate the gray and hope that history views us favorably. Feel free to come by the kitchen later. Might need a test subject.
Stay strong.
Hey, do me a favor and check on Felix, will you? We'll bust out of here soon. Everything's on the board when you're ready. Adler believed the Pantheon gained access to a military research facility called Advanced Technologies and Applications.
Sounds impressive.
It's located in eastern Kentucky. The building is marked as COSPER Solutions on the surface. Underneath, it's a whole different story.
This place looks pretty remote. Nothing but forests and hills. We should park a few miles out, hike the rest of the way in.
Once we're inside, our target is the biotechnology wing. Adler thinks that's where the Cradle may have come from. We need some answers on what this thing does.
Didn't you say Adler worked there at some point?
Briefly, about 10 years ago. He mentioned unusual, classified programs there using human subjects. And suddenly the place was shut down and quarantined after a biohazard incident.
The Cradle.
It's sure looking that way. Seb, how's it going on your side?
Still looking for a way in. The north doors are totally sealed. You?
Case and I are in South Gate utility entrance. Looks like someone's been through here recently. Used the freight elevator. Chain's broken. All right, mask going. Your turn. Hey, jump! Hang on, I'm... Hey!
Well, you're still alive, that's something. Sev and I will look for another way down. I'll let you know once we're inside. Go ahead and see if you can find the biotech entrance. Be careful. Try to limit any more exposure. Whatever's needed.
Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill. Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill.
Biotechnology restricted. Please see security for access.
It's for you.
It's fantastic to see you again, Case 1. How have you been feeling? A friendly reminder that most of the facility is off limits to patients. I hope you understand.
Welcome back, Case.
Biotechnology restricted by Security Access 4. 4 director key cards required for entry.
Upon evacuating the building, please remain in the parking lot.
Bringing back memories yet? We thought we'd never see this place again. Those are the stairs we want. Don't worry, the cradle can't hurt us anymore. We're special. Special since we first experienced the cradle. Years ago.
Good morning. Welcome to Advanced Combat Research. ACR employees are reminded that authorized safety equipment must be worn on the testing floor at all times.
Case might be having color issues. Spreading yourself for a while now.
Hey, so you getting any of this? proximity locked when not in testing.
Lift out of order.
Clouds of this shit everywhere. Looks like the whole place is toxic. You don't think it can get through skin, do you? You know why you gotta go and say something like that?
Reminder that weapons should be unloaded and locked away at the end of their mission.
Lift out of order.
Clouds of this shit everywhere. Looks like the whole place is toxic. You don't think it can get through skin, do you? You know why you gotta go and say something like that?
Join us Thursday at 4 p.m. to celebrate the retirement
keycards to go. Look up. We're stronger and faster than the rest of us. That's what the cradle was originally designed to do.
Okay, sit rep. Haven't heard from you at all. Everything okay?
You hearing gunfire?
Yes. Sounds like it's coming from one of the boats.
Hey, that's all. Evacuate immediately. Thank you.
Director keycard required. Director keycard accepted.
Airflow control is currently malfunctioning. Haven't seen evidence of these human experiments Adler told you about.
The staff was absolutely thrilled with the results of last week's Cradle trial. You're exceeding all of our expectations. In fact, we think you're ready for the next step. I think Springer mentioned this already, but we're moving you to 24-hour observation. Restraints may be necessary at times as well. I sincerely apologize. Just until we understand these recent behavioral changes. Safety is our top priority.
Please join us this Friday for a special admin seminar hosted by Dr. Julius Witt.
We documented the making of the cradle here. They used to take their reports to the director. Now it's up to us. Maybe he'll give us his keycard in return. It's never that easy. Found the first report. Another report. We were all complicit. One down, 3 to go. That's 2 reports. 2 left. We deserve this. Good job. That's the last report. One more to go. There we are. I knew we couldn't trust him. He has the keycard. Don't let him get it. Oh, it's another. He has the keycard. Don't let him get it. rest of you. Keycard. 2 left to find. Only a few know the origins of the Pantheon case. They were a CIA branch, unknown to even the other Black Ops divisions. They developed the Cradle.
Director keycard required. Director keycard accepted.
Airflow control is currently malfunctioning.
You're not alone.
I regret to inform you of this, but funding was pulled from the Cradle program last night. Don't worry, we're going to make sure you get the support you need after this. No one will know this took place. You may not even remember much yourself. But regardless, I think you're going to make one hell of an operative, Case 1.
If you suspect unauthorized
Track it down, Case. It has the keycard we need. It's hiding again. Only one keycard left. They tried so hard to perfect the cradle case, but the side effects couldn't be stopped. We were the first and last trial volunteer. So its makers repurposed it into a biological weapon instead. Someone left something important inside that bathysphere case. Here it is.
Control room access gate opened.
We'll need to drain the water to get to it.
esteemed visitor. Welcome to the Gammix Research Lab. In CR, state-of-the-art neuroscience and
Drain switch locked.
Drain switches 1, 2, and 3 are locked. Override timer initiated. 25 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override expired. Sequence reset.
Don't give up, kids.
Drain switch locked.
Drain switches 1, 2, and 3 are locked. Override timer initiated. 25 seconds remaining.
Hello, esteemed visitor. Welcome to the Cognitive Research Lab. In CR, state-of-the-art
10
neuroscience
seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override expired. Sequence reset. Drain switches 1, 2, and 3 unlocked. Override timer initiated. 25 seconds remaining. Override successful. Drainage activated.
Moving on to the tests in the bathysphere. After treating us with the cradle, they tried to mold us into the perfect soldier. They planned to break down the walls of mind and body.
Training complete. Bathysphere structural integrity compromised. Please exit the bathysphere. Please exit the bathysphere.
Excellent work. That's all the key cards. Cradle project failed this case. We were out of control. Violent. Our rage to sabotage this facility. Contaminated the same poison that runs in our veins. Remember?
I think we found another way to biotech. Doubt if you'll be able to reach it from the lower level. Hope you found that elevator by now.
It's been a long time.
In case is lost.
Director keycard accepted. Director keycard accepted. Access to biotechnology granted.
After the incident, Livingston shut the Cradle program down. I dissolved the campaign and went to the CIA. Livingston was uncomfortable with their methods. Afterwards, we were rehabilitated. At the time,
Remember your training, Case 1. You can never speak of the Cradle program or the Pantheon division. Never. Doing so could have unpredictable consequences.
Let us down.
Invited. Easy on your feet. Can't believe you even made it up here.
Case, we have something. Check it out. Someone took a large batch of Whatever this stuff is. Last summer by the looks of it.
The Pantheon. This must be the cradle.
What is it? A hallucinogen?
Seems so. In case you were ready to tear us both apart. Never seen that look in your eyes before. Hope you don't see it again. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, something you should see.
No popcorn?
I'm serious.
Well, you got my attention. You cracked the disc.
Indeed.
No. You must make sure that... Yes, you have it.
Ready, Dr. Gusev?
Bring her in. Test subject 18 has been infected with the cradle. She's now in proximity to our control subject. Transmission should occur momentarily.
It's a biological weapon. You know this already.
Keep watching.
Is it faster this time?
Faster, yes. And more aggressive, as requested.
Wonderful.
Isn't that your friend? Harrow?
You did it.
Apparently so.
No. There's still a few more
I
months.
said tail!
Need you! Grab the other end, will you? Good to see you up. I imagine that bender you were on is still taking a toll. And you know, learning that your friend is a huge bitch. At least you missed the house collapse last night. Right into the water. I don't know about you, but I might start sleeping outside. Let's drop them right here.
Somebody!
I don't want to bother Marshall.
So sloppy.
What? This again?
It's near the end of the video. Listen.
Okay.
Listen. I was able to isolate Gusev's audio this moment in the background. Now.
Still waiting for B-24, a wire from Fucina.
B-24, a wire from Fucina.
Who the hell's Fucina?
I have no idea.
Not who. What? Fucina is a casino Lutazzi. Only the Lutazzis and their business partners use that alias. Adler suspected an Avalon faction was connected with the Pantheon. Now we know.
Not bad. What about B-24?
I have done some work for the Lutazzis, regrettable yet profitable. I have a contact that might be willing to shed light on that.
Woods, help Felix connect the dots here. So have you two. We need a plan.
Marshal! Can I talk to you? Pretty hard.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Yes. I suppose I would. And did.
Don't.
What?
Don't act like you know how I'm feeling.
Your pain is your own, Marshal. But I'm no stranger to betrayal.
Yeah? How about when the person you trusted the most turns out to be a supervillain? How about that?
Tragedy is not a competition.
I don't want a pep talk right now.
I am trying to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
And you think that this is what I need right now?
There was a savvy play on someone's part to frame me for the Panama fiasco last year. The topic on everyone's mind. A low inside
I was
language
once
that
like
gets
you.
around our best operatives for the
Did what I was
Nicaraguan
told.
drug lord Rome and
Trusted
Andes.
what the people in my life told me. Know what that
Papers
got me?
incriminating me turned up at the
A life of
exact
crime.
time I
Lost.
started investigations into
The only
Pantheon.
person real in my life. The only person who saw me. The real me. Gone.
Mission accomplished.
Forever.
For now.
And I pulled the trigger.
Sav,
No, the rules have changed! But the game hasn't. Either accept defeat or take a stand.
No one here believes you're contagious, Case. But a little more space, if you don't mind.
Case. Beginning to think you're invincible.
We can't talk about it.
You still with me? Nah. Kid's grown up a lot last couple weeks. This might feel like a nasty setback, but he'll pick himself back up. He's resilient. I got faith in that son of a bitch. Is Livingston a world-class asshole? Abso-fucking-lutely. But Harrow? She's unhinged. Not sure if I buy them being in the same league. Do I think it was Harrow? Don't know. Probably. Pantheon's got a war chest. Could be she traded me, Mason, and Hudson for a mountain of cash. Raul Menendez is swimming in drug money. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, he called. Said he won't be home in time for dinner. He's still searching for Gusev in Iraq. Every lead's a dead end so far. But quit ain't in Adler's vocabulary, so we'll see. Shit's getting heavy.
Been a day, huh, Case? The person you trust the most is the one most capable of hurting you. I do feel for Marshall. Years ago, I was involved with someone. His name was Pascal, another member of the guild. I had never met anyone like him. Someone who didn't take me at face value. He was convinced I wasn't a killer at heart. That I care too much. And I believed them. I told guild leadership that I no longer wanted that life. They confided in me. They knew that Pascal was an operative from a rival family. He had infiltrated the guild to sow discord, take our secrets. They had the evidence. So they had me orchestrate his assassination. The most difficult thing I've ever done. Yes. But it probably won't shock you, Case, to learn what happened next. The whole thing was a lie. He was innocent. I fled the guild and vowed to myself that I would bring the whole house down. Pascal was right about one thing. I do care too much. But he also got something wrong. I am a killer. Irreversibly. Thanks for listening, Case.